Hey y'all. This is gonna be my first what I read in the month of blah 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 blah. I didn't really read all too much because I've been busy at school. I've been reading, writing essays, studying for tests. Anyways, I have a pretty good amount of single issues, a pretty good amount of trade paperbacks, and I'll show you what I read for the month of June. First off is Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion. This one didn't really live up to the hype that I thought it would. It really didn't feel like Dennis Camp wrote it, and Dennis Camp is one of my favorite writers of all time. I just felt disappointed by the first issue, and honestly, I don't think I'll continue it. Ultimate Spider-Man. This has been such a fantastic series so far. Issue 17 is going to be the first of the Turf War arc, and I'm so excited about it. This is going to be finally the time where we see Spider-Man, Green Goblin, and Mysterio fight the Sinister Six, and honestly, it's just exciting. That's it. Ghost Rider versus Galactus. I went into it thinking that there would be this epic fight between Ghost Rider and Galactus, but I came out with a new outlook on life. I thought that the art was pretty cool. I liked the transition from like an old 1960s style art style to this more sci-fi-ish art style, and honestly, it's pretty solid. Wolverine. This entire series so far has been alright. I really enjoy the ideas that Ahmed has introduced, like the adamantine, this rival metal to adamantium, but the execution wasn't really there. And honestly, I think I'll just stop at issue 12. I love Wolverine, but I feel like there are other Wolverine books that I could read. Battle Beast. I love the universe. I love the show. That's how I first got into it, like many others. And right now I'm currently collecting, or in the process of collecting, the Ultimate Collection. I haven't read it yet, but I love the universe already. It's exciting to see Battle Beast try to find a worthy opponent to fulfill his bloodthirsty needs. The art by Ryan Ottley, of course, is fantastic. That was a solid first issue, and I can't wait to see what other monsters he fights next. Bug Wars. This is written by Jason Aaron. He is doing such a fantastic job at Absolute Superman, and Bug Wars is also such a fantastic series. I love the world building that it has, and if you don't know it, it's basically Honey, I Shrunk the Kids meets bugs. Pretty much it. There are these different little species called mites that control different insects. Like one controls ants, one controls spiders, one controls beetles, and all of the story is contained in this little backyard. And I'm loving the series so far. You guys should read it. Absolute Wonder Woman. This is tied with Absolute Batman as my favorite Absolute book so far. The art by Sherman is outstanding. I think that his panel work is amazing. I like that he uses different shapes like circles and triangles and stuff to create leading lines and to create panels within panels, and I just find that aspect of his art is a big standout for me. And Thompson is doing a really good job with Wonder Woman. This is the first time I've gotten into Wonder Woman. I have never thought about getting into Wonder Woman until now after reading the first arc, and she's doing such a great job. So if you guys have any suggestions, I would love to hear them about great Wonder Woman stories. Ooh, voice crack. Absolute Superman. This is also written by Jason Aaron. This is a fantastic series as well. Like Wonder Woman, it got me into Superman as a character. It has a fantastic story and such an interesting twist to the Man of Steel, and I can't wait to read more. Brainiac in this issue is very freaky. He's very weird and creepy, and I really like it. Last one for the issues, Superman Unlimited. I thought this first issue was alright at best. I'm probably not gonna continue it if I'm being quite honest. Batman by Scott Snyder. As I said, Absolute Batman is on par or tied with Absolute Wonder Woman as one of my favorite Absolute books, and Scott Snyder is killing it in this Court of Owls storyline. It's just filled with action, filled with mystery, and such an interesting group of individuals at the Court of Owls, because this is the first time I've ever seen Batman get broken down mentally, and that by itself is making me love The Court of Owls so much. I still have to read the second volume, so I'll let you know how it goes. Beta Ray Bill by Daniel Warren Johnson. This is by far my favorite book that I read in June. Daniel Warren Johnson is such a fantastic, I keep on saying fantastic, but it's the truth. He's a fantastic, great, amazing, all the synonyms, writers and artists. He does such a great job with Beta Ray Bill, and I already had an interest with Beta Ray Bill in the past, just based off of his character design, but this one really takes Beta Ray Bill as a character on another level, and I love the story, the adventure that we go on with Beta Ray Bill and his friends. This story follows the Beta Ray Bill on his quest for beauty. And he has Pip along for the journey, and I forgot his name, Scar, I think. It follows those three on his journey to find beauty. The art style is amazing. Every panel conveys every swing, every hit, and also he does a great job at showing these grand landscapes of the night sky or of his spaceship, Scuttlebutt. I highly recommend. Definitely read it. Wolverine by Chris Claremont and Frank Miller. Definitely the better Wolverine book I've read in the month of June, of course. This is the book that establishes Wolverine's struggle, his conflict that he will face throughout his entire main run. That is he a man or is he a monster? I'm glad that I read Weapon X before reading this one, because it allowed me to gain a better understanding of why Wolverine doesn't want to turn or allow himself to become this monster. This series does such a fantastic job, and it's basically Wolverine going to Japan, trying to win back the love of his life. If you love Wolverine, of course, read it. Definitely read Weapon X as well. But other than that, that is all that I read in the month of June, and thank you for watching.